Hey everyone, it's MP again with OMB Miami Academy. We are here with another video for you guys. This video is going to be how to practice your mapping on a mannequin. So as you guys know, my favorite method to use is the golden ratio method. And with that being said, this is what we're going to be using in this video. So in order to start off, we of course need our tools, which is your golden ratio caliper, and we need our middle ruler and of course our mapping pencil. Our mannequins and our latex skins have already been applied over here to our mannequin, so we're ready to get started. First things first, remember the order of how you have to go ahead and do the mapping. So we are going to start with M, which is the middle. Remember, it's MOIA. So it's middle, the outer, the inner, and the arches. So we're going to start right now with the middle. How we get our middle is by using our golden ratio caliper, and we're going to line it up with the nose right until it clips in. Remember when you're practicing your mapping that your mannequin is not a human being, so there's only so much that you can do to get it perfect, but sometimes the measurements might be a little off, but the important part is that you're practicing. So we're going to go in with our middle ruler. When we have right there, when it's in between the nose, what we're going to do is where that little dip is, that is our center. So we're just going to make a line right there. Once we have that, we can put that down. We no longer need her. And with our golden ratio caliper, we're going to use the number 1, which is the one on the left hand side. We're going to line it up with the nostril. We are going to line it with where the line ends, with the eyeliner ends right here, and then we're going to go ahead and attach it where it falls. That is where the brow should end. So we can do a little line right here. Once we do that, with the number 3, we're going to go to the other side. We're going to line up where the nostril ends. You're going to go where the eye ends, and you're going to scoop that last slash of your client, and you're just going to go ahead and line it up right here. So it's always easiest to do these lines when your caliper is at an angle. If you do it like this, it's hard to get a straight line. Whether when you put it like this, you just go in. So now we have our middle, we have our outers. Now we're going to work on our inners. So to go on the inner, you're going to grab your golden ratio caliper and you're going to put it facing down, pointing towards the client. It's super important in this part. You're going to have your client open up your eyes and look back at you. You want them to look back at you so they don't get scared when they see these 3 sharp objects like right near their eyes. You got to be really careful to not have the caliper ever physically touch their face. What you're going to do is with 1 and 2, you're going to line up 1 and 2 here where their tear ducts are. So once you line it up, remember, if it's a mannequin, it's okay if it touches, but when it's a human, you of course do not ever want to poke them. So with 1 and 2, you're going to line it up with the tear ducts. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and grab the 4th little leg, and without opening and closing, because remember, if you open or close this, you're going to lose the measurement that we just did. So with the 4th leg that we're attaching right now, you always want to put it towards the right hand side, so in between 2 and 3. Once that is attached, you're going to go ahead with that 4th leg that we just attached. You're going to line it up with that first line that we did in the middle. Okay, so lined up, you're going to push it back, and then this is going to show you where this brow should start, and this is going to tell us where this brow should start. Okay, remember, things are always going to be a little bit off with the latex, with how you place the band with the mannequin, but that's fine. We're here to practice. So we already have our middle points, we have our outer corners, our inners, and now we're going to work on the arch. So to work on the arch, you want to remove the 4th leg. You don't need it anymore. And then with 1 and 3, you're going to line up and you're going to put it on the inside of the lines that we just did. Another little trick that you can do is if you bend the caliper down a little bit, it helps grab the face of either your client or the mannequin better. So 1 and 3, we're lining it up right here. 1 and 3, and then 2 is going to go ahead and give you that middle arch right there. Now when you're done with that, without opening and closing it, you're just gonna flip it over to the other side. Now remember, if you flipped it that way, you also gotta bend it the other way. so we can grab onto the mannequin better. So then with 1 and 3, you're gonna go in here and it's going to be right here that is going to give you the arch. So now we have our 3 most important points, which is where the brow should start, where they end, and where the arch should be. Now, normally we'd go in with our mapping string to go ahead and finish off the brow design, but for example purposes, I want you guys to practice your straight lines, and this is the best way to do it. You're gonna move over, and what we're going to do is with our mapping pencil, we're going to practice doing a straight line. So remember, these brows, what we're trying to do is just make them better than what they currently have. So you're gonna start. Don't be afraid, because with this latex, it's really hard to get straight lines. And the thing about it is that you also can't clean it with alcohol like we normally do it. So you just want to go ahead and do the lines. Once we get here to the arch, you're gonna go ahead and curve down. And then remember, now is when you can go ahead and you can fix any little thing that you see that you want to fix. I want to just curve this out a little bit more. Normally here with the alcohol, you're able to go in and fix any little thing. And you want to make these lines as thin as possible. Then what you're going to do after you do this is we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and erase your 3 points and you have your brow perfectly designed. Alrighty, that's it for now. Hope this video helps you guys with your mapping, practicing at home. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment and let us know, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Take care.